Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Big Corleone of the This Might Hurt podcast, coming to you live from, I don't know, where the fuck we're live from. You know how it is. Can't give you the location, but if you know, you know. So, anyway, it's been a week since our last episode. Um, Last week it was Dubs of Dawn and Lady G were live. I'm still waiting on them to show up. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting on them to get here so we can, fully start what the fuck it is we're gonna start talking about whatnot. Well, I can start. I can start personally. I mean, I can start talking my shit now. I don't need any of them to start talking my shit. But what I wanted to discuss today, my own personal topic, was about is about, you know what I'm saying, parenting, mothers and fathers. You know what I'm saying? There are many women out there that, you know, are single mothers. More power to you guys, you know what I'm saying? And there are single fathers. More power to the bros out there that are taking care of their kids, you know? But the thing is that there are a lot, and I say a lot, of women doing this shit on their own. You know what I mean? Like, there are tons of women, single mothers out there doing, pulling double duty. You know what I mean? And what sucks about that is that um, men aren't out there taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Men aren't out there taking care of their kids. And what sucks about that shit is that, me personally, I feel that every child, whether it be a girl or a boy, deserves to have that male role model in their lives. It's important. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. Hold on one second. My co-host Dubs, aka Simon Phoenix, is in the building. Hold on one second. Let me get him in here. Yo, you good? Okay. Mr. Phoenix, you good? I don't hear you if you're saying anything. Well, anyway, you fix that problem. I'm going to get back to what I was talking about. So, I feel personally that yo, Dubs, hold on a minute, man. Anybody out there right now, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Or am I speaking into, or is like nobody can hear me? Can somebody type in the chat box? All right, all right. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it. Loud and clear. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I thought I was, because I can't hear Dubs right now, so I don't know what. I just wanted to make sure I could be heard. But yeah. So that's what. Yo, hold on. Yo, I can't hear him. I'm not gonna. I can't. I can't hear you, bro. You're on. It says that your mic is working, but I can't hear you. Yeah, they can't hear you. All right, he's gone. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I feel personally that whether it be a girl or boy, they need that male positive role model in their lives. And it's I think more so for the boys, because I think at some point, mothers lose control of their sons. And what I mean by that is, when a kid gets older and bigger, what is a mother possibly going to do to scare him, or make him feel like he needs to listen, or some tragic shit is going to happen to him? Because he could be a big kid, look at mom and be like, Mom, smack me all you want. It's not going to bother me no more. You know what I'm saying? Or Mom, do whatever you got to do to me. It's not affecting me. You know what I'm saying? But when the kid has that male figure in his life, he's able to come in and he's able to teach that kid things that a woman can't. Women say they could do that shit, and they talk about dang, I keep repeating myself, but they talk about how they could do everything a father can do. No, you can't. You can't do everything a man can do for a son. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are conversations that have to be had with a son that only a father can have. And that's my opinion. To be honest, that's my opinion. You can go ahead and we can agree to disagree, and you can talk all the shit you want to talk. But I honestly feel and I honestly think. Hold on, yo, no, all right, can't he saw that I can't hear him. So I personally think it can't be done. You can talk all the shit you want about whatever the fuck I'm saying, but in all honesty, every child needs a male figure in his life or her life, because there's also things that a man can teach a little girl. Because I personally think a father is a girl's first true love. You know what I mean? A little girl's father is her first true love. What conversations will we got? Oh, this is a good one. Heather. All right. What conversations will a guy have that a woman can't? All right. Well, um, hold on. This is kind of blurry. Let me just get the camera to look into my eyes. So, all right, one conversation that definitely a woman, a kid, a son, a boy would take more seriously from a man is the birds and the bees, and the conversation where you have to have the conversation you have to have when it comes to sex and pregnancy and doing shit he shouldn't be doing with women at a young age. And you know a son will take that conversation a lot more serious if it came from his pops or someone he looked up to, because you can have that conversation with everybody, but they're not always going to pay attention and listen. You know what I'm saying? You have to get them at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're right. It's all about respect. But what if they don't respect you? That's the thing. It's about having the conversation at a point in their lives when you still have that not control, but you still have that meaning to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean something to them. You're their mother, but you once you lose once you get a kid that becomes a man, he's not going to want to have that conversation with you. he's not going to feel comfortable having that conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Why is a teenage boy going to want to talk about sex and fucking and pregnancy and shit like that with his mom? You know what I mean? And it's true. It is about the respect you have for the child and the child has for the mother. But in my opinion, who I don't want to have that conversation. I didn't want to have that conversation with my mother. Yo,
Can you hear me now?
yes, I hear you now, sir.
Yeah, man. I had to restart. Like it took me a minute. I had to restart the you know, my stuff.
Yeah, your stuff.
Yeah.
So you're listening to the conversation, right?
No,
Oh,
because I
you
had to
didn't hear
restart my.
anything?
Yeah, I had
All
to.
right. All right. So anyway, what I was saying, you could just pick up where I'm at right now. So
All right.
that's a conversation. That's a conversation I didn't want to have with my mother. Why would I want to have that kind of conversation with my mother? Why do I want to talk to her about sex and fucking and pregnancy and what happens when shit like that happens? You know what I mean? I don't want to have those kinds of conversations with my mother. I'd rather have them with my pops because my pops is a man and he understands, what that kind of, what all that shit entails. You know what I mean? I don't want to have that conversation with my mother. Not me. But my mother was that woman. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to her about whatever. But there's just some things I would feel a little uncomfortable talking to my mother about. So that's something that I think a dude should handle when it comes to teenage boys. And to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you. I had the conversation. I had that conversation with all my kids. You know what I'm saying? That was because I'm that dude. Like I went ahead and I talked about. I had no qualms talking about that shit with any of the kids. And I'll have them with the grandkids if I have to. If my kids came to me and said, "Listen, man, this is a conversation I don't want to have. Can you have it for us?" Yeah, I'll fucking have the conversation. I can. I don't give a shit. They need to know.
Man,
They need to know.
man. I told my son, look, bro. Look at me. Look what I have to deal with your mom. Look what I have to go through with your sister's mom. This is not the life. This ain't the life you want. So wrap that shit up. Don't make me a grandfather. You know what I'm saying at this age right now. You know what I mean? Don't. Like you got too much. You got way too much going on. Now, if you do happen on, score one for the home, shoot up the club, and score for the home team, then what I'm saying, make sure it's gonna be someone that you're gonna be with for, you know, not not just for the night, but for like, a very long time. Because the last
All right.
thing you want to do is go to court and deal, what I'm saying, and deal with extra drama and shit. That's what I told him.
Yeah. So
I think
so
I I think he listened pretty well.
yeah, he's a good kid, man.
Yeah.
He's not gonna give you no problems. But check it. You can see the chat log, right? Dubs,
Um, depends what chat are we talking about.
the one that's on the screen. So Heather disagrees. If you only had your mother around, you'd have to have the conversation with her. All of them. All right. So I don't know what that means, all of them, but I hear what
All,
you're saying.
but
All right.
I understood what she's saying because what I'm saying, like Mom Dukes is like more of the prevalent, what I'm saying, more of the up close parent. So that
Right.
conversation, what I'm saying, that conversation came a lot more with your mom than it did with your dad, even though Pops was like a phone call away and stuff.
So
like
so
like
all right.
like me, you know what? I bypassed both my parents because you know what, they're old school as shit. I went to my oldest brother, God rest his soul. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and besides that, I remember there was one time I got caught by my mom because my brother snitched on me. My older brother, he snitched on me because I was like, using a room,
Mm,
and like my mom, like, bust through the door or whatever, you know, and
She
saw
kicked in the door,
just
waved in the 4-4.
oh yo, bro, she just saw like ass cheeks up in the air. You know what I mean? Like just pounding out, taking taking on the girl to Pound Town and stuff. And with the Jamaican accent, she was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, I turned around, I was like, "Oh shit!" and started laughing because I
Yeah,
got caught.
yeah,
That shit was embarrassing.
yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine what she did after the fact. Cause she be wanting to smack the shit out of you regardless.
She ain't do nothing though. Just
Nothing.
wanted to punch nothing. She's like, "I think we need to
This
have a talk."
Today's episode is brought to you by what the fuck is this called? Core Hydration Water.
What was
Yeah,
that?
Core Hydration Water. I don't know, just fucking water, I guess. Water in a bottle.
Water in a bottle.
Not
Is it
bad.
diet water?
It's diet water. Yeah,
All right, bad.
diet hydration water. But anyway, but back to what I was saying. Like I said, the conversation could be had with anybody, but it should be done with teenage boys. It should be done with their dads or anybody they feel is a positive role model, like somebody they can count on, somebody they can trust. Because, like I said, like if a teenage kid, and is disrespectful to his moms or doesn't listen or is a fucked up kid, his mom's gonna be like his mom. All right, what the hell's going on here? His mom's
Bro,
gonna be. I don't know what's going on with your shit, bro. Hold up.
You know what? I hit the wrong button. That's what
Oh,
happened.
so his mom is gonna try and discipline him. She's gonna try and do what she's gonna do. But what's gonna end up happening is he's gonna look at her and be like, "You don't. What am I? What are you supposed to be doing to me? You can't. You can't affect. You're not gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, at some point, he's gonna be able to manhandle his mom if he's a bad kid. That's why they need male reinforcement. She needs an A team that's gonna come in and handle the shit if the kid gets out of control. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that's fucked up too is besides the whole sexual talk bullshit, I think more men need to step up and take care of their kids because they have kids out there that they might not even know even their kids, but they need to step up and handle what it is they need to do with their kids, man. There's too many kids out there roaming the streets not knowing, who dad is or dad not being involved in their lives. So you know how good it feels when you're a little kid in little league, you hit a home run, you look at the stands and you got your pops and your moms there cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? When you score that first touchdown as a football player, you see your dad and your moms, your dad, whoever the fuck, whatever positive male role model you have in your life is sitting there cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit's important to a
Yo,
kid.
bro, you know what? Even you as a kid getting in trouble and your father comes into school for you to settle the difference.
You're muted, bro.
Yeah, I had to. I was sneezing.
Oh,
What you call it? Even that part, like what I'm saying, because I remember like getting into fights in school and stuff, and like my mom was always in school. You know what I'm saying? And like my dad was always at work, so I told my dad what was happening. He's like, "Did you beat him up?" I'm like, "That's why I'm in trouble." He's like, "Okay, I'll go to school for you tomorrow." Like, yo, do you know how good that shit felt? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
your moms wouldn't do it like that though. That's the
nah, because
difference.
not because because like you know what, like because like all right, you know what, back in the day when what they did with child abuse, now it was like tough love.
Right,
Like
right.
tough love was allowed in school. Like like whenever my mom came in, And whatever the teacher told her, I knew I was getting slapped at the end of the day in front of the class. You know, like they're like, damn, yo, your mom slapped the shit out of you. And then I get into a fight with the kid.
She did it as a fucking adult in front of
Yeah,
all of
man,
us.
like, yo, you know, so like, so like, you know, like, yo, you know what? Even when my dad would come to school for me, you know, even stuff like that, like, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, my dad was there. Um, Football tryouts, he was there. You know, football, he was there. Even when I was getting in trouble, he was there. You know,
Right.
like,
Right.
you know, like, you know, what I'm saying, like, the reason why I bring up the bad part is because, you know, what I'm saying, like, what you know, what I'm saying, as a father, I'm there for my son, good or bad. You know,
Absolutely.
like, yo, you know
Absolutely.
what? Like, my son was in grammar school, he was getting bullied and kept on, and like, you know, like, he didn't want to tell me until he finally told me, and I'm like, yo, I looked around, you know, to make sure it wasn't his mom was around. I was like, come here. I'm like, next time you come telling me that you got bullied, I'm gonna fuck you up myself. He said, but why? I said, because I don't want to hear that shit that you got bullied. I'm like, what you gonna do is if the kid hits you tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Whip his ass. But, 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 but I'm gonna get in trouble. Ah, don't worry. Put it on my tab. I'll go to school for you.
You
Not a
dig?
problem.
You know what I'm saying? I
The
never
follow,
had.
the following day, his mom calls me up talking about, I gotta go to school for your son because your son, you know, threw some kid over a table and this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay. I mean, you know what? Just go to work. I work the afternoons. I'll go to school for him. You know, oh, they're talking about, you know, pressing charges and this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, that's not a problem. You know, like his mom was like, you know, like all neurotic about it. Me, I was just like, not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to my kids, if I have to go to school for them, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be to find out what really went down, right? And that's one. Secondly, if your kid deserved it, I'm gonna say it right to your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your kid got what he got. You know what I'm saying? He got what he fucked around. He found out. Period. Now, you know, if the parent, you know what I'm saying, if the parent would have, you know, got out of line or whatever, like if the kid's father would have got out of line, you know, I would have put him back in his place. After, you know what I'm saying, after we walked out of school, I would have punched him right in his jaw right after that. Fuck it. Let him know. Like father, like son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Apples don't fall far from the tree.
Right.
You know, violence is the American way. You know, nah, I'm just playing, man. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
not, not,
No, but I
nah.
mean, the thing. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Yo, all jokes aside, though, you know, like I had to, you know, what I'm saying, like you know, like the mother and the dad was complaining. Oh, look at the size of him, like, you know, look at the size. I'm like, yo, I'm like, Joshua, what happened? Because like, you know, like my son had, you know, what I'm saying, he had a paper trail of like, you know what, he went to the teacher said that, you know, this kid was bothering him. They start calling him a snitch and this, that, and the third. He tried to do it the way his mom taught him. Just go to the teacher and tell, bro. And I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, that's not gonna fly out here. I'm like, we live in an urban area. You think this shit's gonna fly?
Right.
Oh, but he's doing it by the rules. I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, those rules don't apply out here. They do and they don't. I'm like, because guaranteed this teacher ain't gonna be protecting him at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? You know what? I told him to take a stand, and that's what he did. Oh, but he's gonna get suspended. No, he won't. He had a paper trail. You know, like I told him, I'm like, yo, you know what? If he bothers you, be prepared to, you know what I'm saying, to whip his ass, slam him, do what you gotta do. What happens if I hurt him? Oh well. You hurt him, you hurt him.
Right.
You know? And then and I specifically remember looking at my son and telling him this. If he dies, he dies.
Oh, Stu, shut up.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, yo.
Oh,
Like,
the fuck
yo, I
out of here.
remember, bro. I remember telling my son that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, to break the ice a little bit, because like my son was mad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you know what, Josh? If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Well,
so like the following day, like they went and picked on my son. They, I was like, because I told him, I was like, yo, you know what? The ringleader, make an example out of him. That's who you target first. The ringleader. You make an example out of him, and then you work your way down. So my son just picked him, you know what I'm saying? Like they flicked his ear. My son got up, right? They started calling him names or whatever. So like my son just grabbed the kid by his shirt, because my son's a big kid, and just you know what I'm saying? A human tossing challenge like the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
he shot put him over the desk. He hurt himself, right? All the friends were like, "Oh my god!" The teacher was right there, but see, the thing is, he did it in front of a teacher,
Right.
which wasn't a smart move. But then again, that's my son, because I used to do shit in front of the teacher, but you know what I'm saying, but no, not thinking about no type of consequences after that.
Absolutely.
And I went in the following day, you know, parents complaining or whatever. There was a rat, you know what I'm saying? There was like a paper trail of my son, like, trying to do the right thing. I'm like, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, your son tried to bully my son. I, you know, it's like, oh, but they could have been ways to talk it out. I'm like, they could have been, but I think we're past that. You know,
Hmm.
like that's the reason why we're here. We're past that, past the talking point.
Well, the thing is, nowadays they want everybody to talk it out. It's not like it used to be, where everything throw your hands and everybody's throwing hands and shit. But nowadays, they gotta have a meeting. Parents gotta come in. The kids gotta be like, and they gotta have a mediator and all this other stuff and everything, which is understandable because nobody wants their kids.
Nobody wants their kids on on Twitter getting their ass whooped either.
Hold on one second.
Because you know what? Now, like, you know what? These fights be going viral, right? And I'm like, yo, and there's been some stories that, what I'm saying, like these fights going viral, and the person that
You
got bullied, the person that got
agree?
bullied and all that, the kids end up committing suicide. Like, I don't want
Yeah,
that for
man.
no kid. I don't want that for no kid.
Right.
You know, I don't want that for my kid. I don't want that for, what I'm saying, for the next person's kid. I don't want that shit.
All right. So Heather said that I mentioned that a boy at some point might not respect his mother, but that could be said also for a girl and her dads too.
It's it's not that, what I'm saying, we don't respect our moms, yo. It's that we can't connect to our moms, what I'm saying, because our moms can't teach us how to be men. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? Imagine me, what I'm saying, talking to my mom about me having a wet dream. How does that sound? Hey, mom, I was dreaming something and milk came out of my pee pee.
Oh,
You
stop.
know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how does that sound though, bro? No, I'm serious, bro. Yo, how does that sound, yo? Yo, I can't talk to my mom about, what I'm saying. I could never talk to my mom about my wet dream. Shit, my dad would be like, huh? Oh, whoa, you're a man now. You know what I'm saying? Just, like my dad would just give like subtle, short explanations. Huh? You're a man now. Enjoy. Like I had to tell my brother, because like, what I'm saying, like if anything, like my brother was like the bridge and the go. You know what I'm saying? The go between.
Check out the comment on the screen, which is true.
stronger and anti-bullying precaution. Yeah, it should be. You know, because like, because you know what? At first, I used to be like, yo, you know what? These kids are soft. You're often, you know what I'm saying? You're unaliving yourself over, you know what I'm saying, over little comments. But then again, it's not that they're soft because you know what? I had to think about it. I'm like, you know what? Back in, you know what I'm saying? Like back when I went to school and stuff, if someone was getting bullied, it was only until 3 o'clock and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You went home, there was a grace period until the following day. Then you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. That was it. Like nowadays, like these kids are getting bullied, like, you know, in school, on social
Yeah,
media.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have to
That's the
see it.
shit.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
Like
the
yo,
shit.
it's relentless. It's relentless.
Yeah, it
You
happens
know,
all
like
over the place.
yo, you know what? Even if you block them on social media, right? There's always gonna be someone that's gonna be passing the pictures. Yo, was this you? This happened to you? You know, it's gonna be there, like the screenshots. You get to see the screenshots. It's like, uh, you know what I mean? Like, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
All right, so check this shit out. So check it. So real quick, um, I think this comment right here was towards the wet dream statement you just made. Right? And then it was this one. So a single father can't raise a daughter alone. Look, personally, I think once again, whether it's a woman
That
with
will
a
be that.
teenage
You know
boy,
what? You
I
know what?
but
You know
hold
what?
up.
Any single parent can raise the opposite. You know what I'm saying? The opposite sex and gender, whatever you want to call it. But there's certain things like, you know what I'm saying, like a single father raising a daughter. There's certain things that a mother could instill, like that nurture, that, you know what I'm saying, that motherly nurture that a father can't do.
Right.
And and um and like, you know and when it comes to like raising a son, a woman can't teach a son how to really be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, like us, you know what I'm saying, like we need, you know what I'm saying, like we could hear about it, but we need prime examples in our faces.
Exactly. So I
You know what I
think
mean?
so what like I said, like I was trying to say, it could be whether it be with a father with a daughter, a mother with a son. At some point, the opposite sex is going to be needed in that relationship at some point to teach certain things to like. All right, so all right,
Yo,
I'm
okay,
gonna tell y'all
wait.
something.
Yo, can I say something real quick
Yeah,
to add on to that? If I was, you know, like when what you know what, like when that man's daughter, you know what I'm saying, has a first period, you know what I mean? It's the same thing like a man having, you know what I'm saying, the boy having a wet dream and shit. It's embarrassing. Who they gonna turn to?
but
You see what I
hold up.
mean? Like you
Let me
like
tell.
yo, you know what? You know what? I pretty much doubt that, you know, she's gonna run to her dad and be like, "Daddy, I'm bleeding." You know what I'm saying? And get that, and the father, you know what I'm saying, give like that motherly nurture, you know what I'm saying, that motherly explanation and shit. You see what I
All
mean?
right, so Pete game, yo, check this shit out. Check it out. This is for all the mothers out there that are listening right now that don't have daughters that have had their period yet. This is gonna sound a little crazy, but just listen to me. This is what I did for my daughters. All right. This is what I did. Maybe he left because he didn't want to hear what I had to say. I don't know. But this is what I did. Hold on, he's back. So what I
Hey
did
yo,
was what?
man, My screen
Hold
is
up.
so sensitive, man.
Yeah, so hold up. So this is what I did. What I did was I created what is called a first time kit for my daughters. So if this is for you moms, you dads, whoever's listening to have daughters that are young, get a small pencil box, right? And be creative with it, but inside this pencil box, put a pad, some feminine wipes, and a pair of drawers, and explain to them what each of them is for. Put it inside the pencil box, tape it up, rubber band it up, whatever it is to keep it sealed and closed, and give it to them to put in their backpack. Okay? Now, when the time comes for them and they get their period in school, you let them know that all they got to do is raise their hand and say, listen, Miss whatever or Mr. whatever, I got to go to the bathroom, go to the nurse's office. Let them go, explain what they got to do, and they do it. And this is the first time kit. So they have the pads, the feminine wipes, and a pair of drawers, extra drawers in there. Go to the school, do what you got to do, raise your hand, don't make a stink out of it. You know what I'm saying? Be cool, be easy, and just go about your business. You don't need to get up and go crazy, because sometimes kids, like sometimes girls, like they're bleeding. They don't know why the hell they're bleeding. They're like, oh my god, like what the hell? You explain it to them. This is what's up. This is what you gotta do, and go about your business. First time kid. Every girl needs one. So make one. Be creative with that shit.
Oh, and like, you know what I'm saying, for the dudes, for, yeah, sons or whatever, give them condoms, because you know what, as much as you don't want your, like none of us want our kids to like grow grow up, because like, you know what, like my son is like, he's gonna be what, 22 this year, still my baby boy.
All right, not a pair of
But
drawers, some
but
panties. My bad.
my
Panties.
what you call it, my oldest daughter's gonna be 20 this month, still my baby. And then I have a 1 year old. That's my real baby, right? But I always look at them as like, they're the size of my daughter, the baby one right now, regardless of what. I look at them that way, but I don't treat them that way though.
All right.
Parenthood in the nutshell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be tough. It gets tough every once in a while being a parent, man. I just think
Yo, it never ends. It never ends. Like you know what? Like the little baby, she's starting to display, like, like, what I'm saying, like a temper. And I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
oh look,
You know what?
girls already talk amongst themselves, amongst one another, and sometimes they already know what to expect. Yeah, it's true. And that's the
Yeah,
shit
that's
with
true.
kids these days, man, with social media and everything. They're
With
way, they're
YouTube,
way, they're hell yeah, they're way ahead of shit.
YouTube and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
they're way ahead of shit.
like
But
you know what? Like you know what? Like with like with social media, right? It made these kids a lot more advanced, if you will. Like, what I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, intelligence wise, but it also exposes them to a lot. What I'm saying, a lot of shit that, that, like, what I'm saying, like could have been, what I'm saying, like all right, like with us, right? We started knowing how the world was like when we were teenagers, because, we started getting exposed to it, but it was like a gradual thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you know what? Imagine you're at the beach, right? All right, better yet, seaside before Sandy hit. When you walked into the water, you gradually walked in and like you gradually went, neck deep. Like you just kept on falling in, right? That's how, we got exposed to the world growing up. We were gradually walking to the water and whatever, and like the more further we walked, like, what I'm saying, it was like gradually coming up until we were like, what I'm saying, up to the, what I'm saying, up to our chest of water. Seaside now, you walk into the water, you go from being ankle deep, take a few steps, you're knee deep, take one step that you're ankle deep, but then ankle deep again, and you take like a couple of steps, and like it's like a fall off,
Yeah, you
and that's
drown
what,
all of a
and
sudden.
yeah, and that's what these kids, what I'm saying, is like right now through social media. It's like you can control, you can parental control everything you want, but you don't really have control because they're gonna find a way to like backdoor that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If if they're not doing it, their friends will find a way to backdoor it.
Yep.
So it's like
Absolutely.
so it's like so it's like these kids like around 10, 11, 10, 11 years old, you know, they they pretty much know how to pick a gun apart because what I'm saying, they saw that shit on YouTube. I didn't learn how to pick a gun apart till I went to the army.
Yeah.
So you know what, like what I'm saying, like with these kids, man, like you know what, they were more, what I'm saying, like these kids, like today, they're more advanced than what we were, like kids like 14 years old today are who we were when we were 17. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
these kids are advanced, but yet they're not mature enough to what I'm saying, to handle all that.
That's the thing. They think they are. They assume that they can handle whatever because they see whatever. You know what I'm saying? They
Exactly. Like
assume they can handle what they see. But once that shit happens, once they're in a situation where they're in a position that it's happening, they don't know how to deal with it. And what ends up happening is
and yo, like they don't. What ends up happening is, man, like they fumble so bad, right? And it's like, yo, you know what? It's like, yo, you know what? Like you're watching these kids fumble, and like they don't, what I'm saying, they think it's the right way because like what social media did, what I'm saying, another thing too, what social media did, like YouTube and all that stuff, what they did was like it really made these kids into zombies in a way because they following trends instead of like following their own conscience. You see what I mean?
yeah,
So it was like so it's like, you know what? If social media was out when you and I were like, 14, 15 years old, right? We, what I'm saying, like we would be hooked on the biggest drug in the world called clout because like we'll be recording every stupid shit that we did,
we'd be in
incriminating
jail.
too,
We'd be in jail.
incriminating like a motherfucker too, bro.
We'd
Like
be in jail, bro.
exactly, you know what I'm saying, and like yo, you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like these kids don't know, what I'm saying. Like it made them smart, but it made them more stupid. If that
Yeah.
even makes sense,
No,
you know
it
what I'm saying?
does.
Like,
It does. It does. It
and you
does.
know what? And you know what though? Like you know what? In all honesty, you know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to blame the parent, but you go on to blame the parent so far. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know what I'm saying? It's the kid. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, is the kid's fault. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where was the parent, bro? Like yo, you know what? You could try to lock down your kids as much as you want. They're gonna find a way to rebel. We've done it.
Absolutely.
You know, like yo, you know what? Like I was like I read some shit a couple of weeks ago about some 14-year-old got killed at 3 in the morning. But there was like this was like around my nephew's way down in Texas, and like I'm like, damn, 14 at 3 in the morning. What the hell are you doing out there at 3 in the morning? So everybody was like blaming the parents,
At
whatever.
14 years old, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what? He got killed. He got killed, right? Like around his house. Like he was like whatever he was coming back from, they shot and killed him, right? And it's like, oh, you know, you can blame the parents all you want or whatever. Come to find out that this kid, you know what I'm saying, the kid snuck out the house. You see
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, man.
He's the kid snuck out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like the mother didn't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you know what? We could blame the parents all we want, but at the same time, at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a limit to where you blame the parents at. Because the kid's gonna do the kid's gonna find a way to do what they want to do regardless.
Absolutely. And I think it has to do a lot with what they see, you know, online now. You know what I'm saying? They see kids out there running the streets doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and then when you know they go out there trying to do the same shit, they end up getting fucked up.
And not only that, bro,
So
it's like, you know what? Another thing too, you know what I'm saying? It comes down to, you know what I'm saying, to like the point where like these kids, you know what I'm saying, parents are scared to discipline their kids because they ain't trying to catch a CPS charge.
I tell you
You know,
what
like
though, no, hold up. I tell you what, if kids want to play that shit, be by all means play that shit. You want to play the CPS card? Let's see how much better your life is gonna be after you call CPS me trying to discipline you into learning a lesson. You call CPS and you see how much better your life is gonna be. I double dog dare your ass. Play the fucking game and see what the fuck happens. Yeah, call him. Call him. You want to call him? Call him. Because I tell you what, let's see how fast you'll be begging to come home and how fast you'll be begging for me to forgive and forget. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, yo, you know what? I really thought Difus was like a radio station. I didn't know what Difus was until, you know what I'm saying, like my freshman year.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And you know what? Just with any relationship, communication and understanding is key. You understand what I mean? Whether it's with your kids, with your spouse, with your lady, with your dude, whoever it is, open communication and understanding is always important.
Yes, I always communicate with my penis. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you today, and you're gonna like it.
Stupid.
That's how you openly communicate with yourself as well.
Stupid.
But the way I beat
Anyway,
myself, but you know
anyway,
what? I mean, you know, the picture of me beating myself is like just as close as black on black crime.
anyway,
yo,
anyway,
yo, you know what? You know what, yo, like yeah, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, just had to like, you know what I'm saying, joke about it because like, yo, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like these, you know what I'm saying, these kids are really you know what I'm saying, that, yo, that's the reason why like I'm headstrong about my baby girl going to MMA, because you know what, if she has to defend herself in school, right? And it's basically like a 20v1. She's gonna hurt 15 of them. I'd rather her 15 of them and get jumped or whatever. But like they'll be like, yo, you know what? Oh, yo, this girl got jumped. Yo, she was rocking it this, that, and the third. Instead of her getting jumped, and she's like ball, you know, what I'm saying, all up on the ground or whatever, and
right.
they circulating that all over the internet. You know what I'm saying, nonstop, and you know what I'm saying, and like this, you know what I'm saying, internet bullying her and all that shit. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so it's like, yo, you know what? I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather my daughter get in trouble for defending herself, you know what I'm saying, than not defend herself and get, you know what I'm saying, besides the physical attack, the emotional and the mental shit, you know what I'm saying, that comes behind
Right.
that.
So to close out this topic, I'm gonna say this. Take care of your fucking kids, people. Communicate with them. Understand them. Try to put yourself in their shoes because their generation and our generation are completely different. So it's kind of like having to dumb down a little bit in order to understand what the fuck is going on with these kids these days.
Actually,
So
you know what? It's like in a way we have to dumb down, but like, you know what I'm saying, we have to dumb down. It's like it's a give or take with them. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to dumb down to them, but we have to also level up to what you know what I'm saying, to the new shit that they're on.
I think our generation adapts pretty easily or pretty well compared to some other generations. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
mean, I think we've adapted somewhat to what's going on these days. You know what I'm saying? But still, you still need that open line of communication with
bro,
your
we
kid.
look, man, we're not called the lost generation for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We want to stay lost. You know, don't wake us up. Don't do that. And,
No, no,
you
no, no, no.
know,
You don't want to
we're,
wake up a Gen X, B.
you know what, man? Like we're from a generation. You know what I'm saying? Our generation is the epitome of fuck around and find out.
That's right.
You know, like you know, like you know what? Our generation is the epitome of oh, you're talking shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you later on. Same day delivery shit like Amazon. You know,
On
like
site, bro. On
on
site.
site. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Didn't care who you was with. You could be walking with your mom. You're not getting that grace period, man. I'm coming to see you. Spell my name
So
right. I'm spell my. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna call my name, spell my name right. I'm coming to dinner. You know, like don't wake us up, man. You know, we hurt faces and feelings at the same time.
yeah.
You know,
So
like and another thing too, our roast game is impeccable. You know, like when you're getting roasted by, you know, when you're like 10 years old getting roasted by your 20-year-old cousin and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you learn, you will learn to have thick skin.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what? I think, you know what I'm saying, like us, our generation, you know what I'm saying, our skin is just as tough as a skin of a honey badger and a freaking rhinoceros put together.
Yeah. That is true. So I want to move on to the next topic real quick. We just talked about parents and their kids, taking care of your kids, making sure you understand your kids, making sure you communicate with your kids, making sure you're a fucking
Hey,
parent.
hold on, wait, real quick.
What, bro?
Is anybody listeners, you know, was in Florida that lives in Florida? Because if they do, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad you're listening right now because you went through that hurricane. Even though it was small, hurricane is a hurricane. Period. Shout out to you guys for surviving that.
Yeah, shout out to the Florida peeps.
Yeah, because we're about to wear that shit this weekend.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So, like I said, understand your children, fucking appreciate that you got good kids if you have good kids. Keep the open lines of communication flowing back and forth, and hopefully, you don't strangle your kid for no apparent reason. You know what I'm
Don't Homer
saying?
Simpson your kid, man.
Yeah, you don't want a you don't want a Homer Simpson your kid.
He's been choking that child for 30 years, yo. Where's CPS at?
Yeah, I know.
And every intro, he's choking the shit out that child. Where's CPS at, bro?
Yeah. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is some dumb parents. So we all know that Deadpool Wolverine dropped last week, right?
Yeah.
You know that I hold on. Before I continue, let's read this.
That is true.
It's very true.
That is true. But see, like some parents, like
they have a problem because they want to live vicariously through their children's lives. I was one of them. But then I realized, I'm like, you know what? My son is not me. You know, he may be of me, but he's not me. Like, I try to put him in football, right? And you know what? He was pretty good at it. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. That's what's up. But I remember I asked him one day, I'm like, you like playing football? He's like, yeah, I guess so. I'm like, what you mean you guess so? He said, because you like it. And that's when I realized, I'm like, you know what? You ain't gotta play. You ain't gotta play if you don't. Then you get mad at me and say, no, I want you to do you.
He quit the football team the following day. I wasn't even mad.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you want to see your kids be better. You want to see your kids do better. You want to see your kids succeed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of my kids are successful kids. They're successful adults. You know what I'm saying? They're all great at what they do. You know, and I'm proud of them all. I'm proud of them all. But hold up, really quick. So dumb parents, I saw a video about a mother complaining about the Deadpool Wolverine film. She said she took her kids to go see it, and she was horrified by what she saw, what she heard, and what the tone of the film and everything. Hold up.
Yeah.
So I say, first of all, have you ever even watched a Deadpool film before?
That's what I was about to say, bro. That's what I was about to say. Like, do you not look at the ratings? If it says rated R, it means under 8. You know what I'm saying? Over 18.
What the fuck are you doing bringing your kids to go see a Deadpool movie, not realizing what you were getting them motherfuckers into?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Like, you know what? First off, you know what I'm saying? Deadpool's the only rated R movie in the Marvel universe, and it's like that for a reason. Have you not even read his comic book? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know
his comic book is borderline rated R.
Now, also, I don't like we don't talk religion, we don't talk politics, but this movie got some Christians out in an uproar, all because he said, "I'm the Messiah. I'm Marvel Jesus." Okay, he says that in the film. Now you got all the Christians and all the Catholics and all the real religious people saying it's blasphemous. Don't go see the movie. First of all, if you went to go see the film not knowing that he says that, he said it in the trailer. He said it in almost every single it was shown in every single clip, almost every single clip that that spoke about the movie. So
but look, you know what? These are the same people that, you know what I'm saying, oh, don't go see the movie, but will watch the Super Bowl halftime show, which, you know what I'm saying, that's all right. So that's all I gotta say. That you know what? They're not opening their mouths about that, but they want to open their mouth about, about what Deadpool said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't even be
like,
an issue.
It's like this, right? If you know what I'm saying, don't pick one thing when you done saw other things, and you're not opening your mouth about that thing, but you want to open your mouth about this thing. You see what I mean?
Right.
Like you know what? Like, I get where they're coming from on, you know what I'm saying, how like it is blasphemous and all that stuff, but you can't pick and choose though. Like, you can't pick, you can't pick, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna protest this today, but this happened yesterday, but I kind of enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that.
Also, let's talk about that I think was it the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, something where they had the Last Supper. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you know what? It wasn't really that. It was like some Greek god because like homeboy was in blue skin. And I'm like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? That's not the Last Supper. Why is homeboy in blue skin? Like it's like some Norse god or some like Greek god or whatever. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
I mean, you know what? I'll give it to the Greeks because you know what? They got nothing but boy lovers on that side, right? Socrates, Plato, you know,
Mhm.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll give it, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's more that, you know what I'm saying, of that mythology than anything else. But like, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Like even but yo, you know what? Even that was kind of like, you know, kind of weird as fuck to me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
So real quick, something positive. Flavor Flav sponsored the women's polo team, water polo team. Did you hear about that?
oh word? That's what's up.
Yeah, they weren't going to be able to be in the Olympics, but he sponsored the men's and women's water polo team so they can get into the Olympics and play. So their official spokesman, so to speak. So
And they're gonna give him a golden clock.
word, a golden clock. That's funny. So now that we've discussed a couple of things, I want to ask the
Yo, hold
listeners.
on, hey, real quick. I mean, are we doing? Are we going to the game this Saturday? I'll swim over there. I don't care. I will swim.
We'll have to see the weather, man, to
I
make
would
sure.
swim. You know what? Go gadget car. My car would turn into a boat. I'll swim over there. Damn it! You don't know me. You don't know.
Oh, what's it say here? Some of them working 2 or 3 times. Word. Yeah, see? Yeah. Awesome, bro. That's pretty cool that he did that he's doing that. All right. So I want to pose a question to our listeners right now. Not pose a question, but I want to know. All right. I want to know.
You
Give
don't have to get
us.
teabagged. Yes,
No,
it is. It's got
stop.
that cherry. No, I'm just
Stop.
playing. Just playing.
All right. Throw a topic out there. Give us a question, something you guys want to hear us talk about, something, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, and we'll go ahead and
I think that
yeah, that somebody's got to want to know something.
yo, you know what? I think it's gonna be a very like you know what? I got football on my mind right now,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's gonna be a very interesting season. You know, like um, in all realness, like the Giants, like you know what I'm saying, front seven looks dangerous. They got Brian Burns on one end, and I can't pronounce his name, Kayvon Thibodeau at the other end. Then you got Dexter Lawrence in the middle.
I don't give a
The
fuck.
Giants.
I don't give a fuck about the Giants, bro.
No, I'm just saying the defense going to look. You know what I'm saying? The defense look a little dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You know, like I mean, my boys. You know what I'm saying? My boys look good on paper, but shit, it's all about getting it together. I'm telling you, bro. If the Jets win the Super Bowl, man, and you're gonna hear about some like 285-pound dude streaking and shit down Kennedy Boulevard was arrested. That would
Yeah.
be me wearing the Jets jersey. Like, yeah, we're the champions. You know, but I'm also prepared to like put in my last will and testament that I want all the Jets players to be at my funeral so they can let me down one more time before
Hmm.
they put me in the ground.
I tell you what, though, their window is closing. B. I mean, be real about it. I mean, how are they gonna? I think they can only go as far as Rodgers takes them, because then if it doesn't work with him, they're gonna have to
But
draft
see,
a
but
quarterback, and that's gonna be a problem.
or you know what? It's either draft a quarterback or sign a free agent. Because you know what? They
Dak
got the
Prescott
pieces, you know what I'm
next year.
saying? You know what? They got pieces. Garrett Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Gardner, like the defense is there.
All right, I understand. I get what you're saying. So, all right. So I guess
The defense is
you
there, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? Like the Jets can go as far as either Aaron Rodgers take him or Brees Hall's legs take him.
right.
But then, there's others like we got Braylon Hall and Malachi Corley.
Not for nothing, but I think I don't know what happened to Lady G. You know what I'm saying? She ain't message or nothing. I hope everything is good. I know TG's at a conference, a diversity.
The ethnic cleansing conference.
The diversity council, Congress, fucking council, some shit. I don't know, meeting or conference or some shit. I don't know. She's somewhere.
Lady Jesus probably, fell out early today.
Yeah, well,
probably a long day or something.
Could have been. Could have been. No, not Lady. Yeah, Lady G. Yeah, probably. That's probably what happened. But so like I said, I posed. If anybody want to talk about something, anybody got a topic they want us to discuss right now, feel free. Because all right, I guess not. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yo.
I understand. We got shy people out there. Don't want to be put on blast. Don't want to be put on blast, but I get it. I understand.
It's all good, like it's all good in the hood.
Well,
but yo, you know what though? Like you know what? You know what reminds me that I'm getting old, bro? Is when my favorite rappers are dying.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, that when I was younger, I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to spit bars like this dude right here. And then all of a sudden, like for instance, Rappuccino XL.
Mm-hmm.
Like he passed away. I was like, oh hell no. I was listening to one of his albums a couple of days ago. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? We getting old, bro.
Who's getting old? I ain't getting old. I'm getting better.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
The older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think now, as far as relationships go, does anybody out there have a relationship-based question? Something that, let's see, like all right, so we all know that communication and understanding are important in relationships, right? We know this.
That shit is paramount.
You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that if you have that, I think it should be. Oh, we got one. Mr. Simon Phoenix.
Infidelity. I think it's great for the relationship. I think infidelity sparks things up. Why do men cheat? Why do women cheat?
Here we go.
All right, wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Let
me get my Miyagi hands going.
Yeah, hold on. Why do men cheat? All right, first off, What are you doing that's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? If you ain't cheating, you're not trying. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Us men cheat in football games. We cheat on taxes. What are you talking about? Cheating is the American way. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I know you're just playing.
Yeah, I'm just playing. But yo, you know what? I mean, to fully like put the blame on men in general is, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Like, come
Now
on,
hold,
man. You know
now
what?
hold up.
Now, you know what? Now I ain't gonna be like, why do women cheat? Because yo, women are the best cheaters, bro.
You see the comment on the screen? The question.
Yo,
What's going on, bro? Why you got?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, whatever.
All right. So anyway, we got it. All right. So this was a question. All right. So why do men cheat? Are they cheating while there is sex and intimacy at home? There are certain things that both men and women need in the relationship. All right. Here we go.
Now,
First things first. First things first. Okay. Why do men cheat? All right.
because we can.
No, it's no. Don't say
No,
that.
bro. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? Like back in my 20s and 30s is because I could. That's why. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
see, when
It was
you're
a
20, when you're
yo. You know what? Back then, it was about conquering as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? Like that's why I did what I did. I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, what was the whole point? You know,
all right.
now, you know what I'm saying? Now is different. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I ain't got time for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to be outside like that. You know, like yo, you know, like for what? You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Cheating
but
for what?
hold on. Let me speak on this because I got a lot of thoughts going on right now. Whoa, that's a good one. I like that one. Why is sex a necessity in order to stay faithful? Oh,
But it isn't though.
this is
It
getting
isn't
good.
though.
Hold on, wait a minute. In a healthy love relationship, there is open communication about what each party needs, wants, likes, desires, and no need for. All right, so hold on. This is getting good. This is getting good. So check this shit out. All right, so the reason why people cheat, all right, is because of this. I see dead people. Nah, just playing. But people
Yo,
cheat.
why that
People
Kendrick?
cheat
Yo,
because
hold up. Why that Kendrick Lamar song came on like in my head right after you
listen,
said that?
listen. The reason why people cheat is because there's no communication. When you can communicate, what it is you're going through at that moment in time, you know what I'm saying, and you're in tune with what your partner is telling you, because you have to understand something. Understanding is important. Okay, because when you understand your partner, when you can understand what they're going through on a day-to-day basis, when you can understand what they're thinking, when you can understand what they're needing, when you can understand what they're wanting and why they want and need those things, there shouldn't be no reason why cheating is in the picture. When you can't now hold up. When you can't understand, and as a matter of fact, it's not when you can't understand, when you don't want to understand, when you don't feel the need to take that step towards making things better in your relationship, that's when shit happens. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, what you want to do is you want to communicate. No, lack of sex. Hold up. Listen, I'm trying to get to everybody. You have to. lack of sex does not warrant cheating. First of all, that's my opinion, and I stick to that shit. You don't have to have sex every fucking day, every fucking week, whatever it is. You shouldn't have. It shouldn't cause the fact. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Cheating should not be involved because there isn't enough sex in the relationship.
Hey, look,
That's
you know
a bunch
what?
of bullshit.
Look, you know what? If you're cheating, it's because you're weak to temptation. Period.
All right. So
Then you know
now
what?
we got hold up.
Then you know what? And if you're weak to temptation, then you shouldn't even be in a relationship to begin with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
First off, you know
PK,
what? How about you be faithful to yourself first before you can be faithful to somebody else?
right. But people,
You know what I'm saying?
yo, check out these two. Check out these two right here.
Wait.
So she says, "Does a lack of sex warrant cheating?" And then she says, "We all need that sex and intimacy and closeness. It's in us. It's natural." All right.
Yeah, oh, it will be in you. Trust me.
So check it, man. So check it. Effort. That's right. It's called effort. Okay. But effort doesn't mean sex. It doesn't mean that sex has to be involved all the time in order to be faithful. This is exactly where I wanted this to go. So speaking from all right. Oh God, I'm gonna be able to do this. Speaking from experience, okay. Speaking from a place of experience, sex for the man and for the in terms of the male and female, of course, I don't know the fuck I said that for, but sex, in a relationship, isn't always clean cut, meaning that it's not necessary for one or the other or both. You have to be able to communicate your wants and your needs with your partner. If your partner is constantly coming at you with, "Oh, we don't have sex enough. Oh, we're not intimate. Oh, you're not passionate," or "Oh, you're not communicative. Oh, you're not this, you're not that." You know what I'm saying? I think more conversation needs okay. I think the conversation needs to be open and honest. If you're having if you feel you're lacking sex in a relationship, you need to tell your partner that. You don't go out and cheat. You communicate the fact that, listen, we're not having sex. We're not you're not fulfilling my needs as far as sex is concerned, as far as intimacy is concerned. You're not taking care of that. What can we do to remedy this? That doesn't mean you
Have
go
a threesome.
out. Dubs, listen.
Yo, threesomes help, bro. Like,
no, they don't. When
yo, you gotta spice things up.
No, they don't. No,
you
they
gotta spice
don't.
things up, bro.
No, but
spice it up.
Threesomes don't. Threesomes only add to the conflict because now you're worried about, damn, we just had whether. And first of all, it's if you're a dude and you're having a threesome with your lady, you're inviting problems in. You're inviting a situation in.
I'm inviting a good time.
No. See,
it's like, yo, you know what? It's like 2 cheeseburgers for the price of 1. McDonald's.
No, but I think when you have a threesome, you're inviting bad vibes and bad situations into your relationship. I think the key to this cheating shit,
cheat back.
I think this cheating shit can only be fixed through communication and understanding, bro. I mean,
or
you gotta
you cheat, or yo, you know what? You could cheat back. You know what I'm saying? And y'all both be hurt.
Right. And then what ends up happening is the relationship falls apart.
Bro, the relationship fell apart the minute, you know what I'm saying, homegirl was, you know what I'm saying, homegirl slipped, fell, and landed on another dude's dick, or homeboy slipped and fell and landed inside the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The
All right.
relationship was already
I
done.
understand it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but she's
like
saying, but what the question was, one of the questions was, does a lack of sex warrant cheating?
no, I don't.
No, it doesn't. That's when you got to communicate your
It's
needs
an
and your
excuse,
wants
though.
with your partner. But that
It's an excuse.
it's
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is
Like, yo, you know what? I could be like, yo, you know what? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Just say this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of this Ford Pinto. I want to get me a Mercedes Benz.
well, it costs a lot of money to fix foreign cars, bro. Just like it takes a lot to fix a relationship.
And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why. And yo, you know what? People only think about the what's that word I'm looking for? They only think
All
about,
right,
you know
all
what
right. I
I'm
got a
saying?
question. I got a
They only, wait, hold on real quick. You know what I'm saying? They think about the vanity part. You know what I'm saying? Of how, like, you know what I'm saying, it looks good accessorized or whatever. They never think about, you know what I'm saying, how much money you need to put into that bitch.
but
I'm talking
listen to
about the
this.
car, that is.
Yeah, he's calling the car a bitch, not calling you a bitch. Maybe you're not having sex with your man because he's not living up to his commitments either. My question to that comment is, what commitments? I mean, what is it? All right, so you're not having sex with your man because he's not living up to his commitments either. All right, so what is it? What is it? What are you expecting from your man? YouTube user, because the YouTube user doesn't have a name, just says YouTube user. But what is it you're expecting? You know what I'm saying? And hold on, what does this say up here? I agree, Debbie. You have to communicate before you cheat. First of all, you have to communicate before you cheat. What the fuck? Cheating isn't only physical, sexual, but it can also be mental, emotional. All right, so you got to communicate before you cheat. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, baby, look, I'm gonna go cheat, just so you know.
Yeah, you know what?
This is what's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? No, it'll be like this. Listen, I'm going out. I'm gonna hang out with some girl real quick. I'm gonna have my phone off, you know what I'm saying, airplane mode, so I could cheat in peace. Thank you very much. I'll call you tomorrow morning when I'm done. Thank you. Want Starbucks? I'll bring some Starbucks back. Cappuccino? Got you. How does that sound? Does it
Oh, she
sound good?
just said no. We just misunderstood what she was trying to say. She said, look what she put. She said no.
You have to communicate before you cheat. I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That just, you know what I'm saying? That kills, you know what I'm saying? That kills the cheating part. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
you're trying to cheat, you're not trying to get caught.
So anyway, so real quick, let me so all right, so let me put it like this. She says smart ass. So let me put it like this. So communication is key. That's the important thing. You know what I'm saying? It's important for you to talk to your man or your woman about your needs and your wants, and make sure they're heard. Make sure they hear what it is you're saying. Make sure they understand what it is you're wanting and needing. Because if you don't have that, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Somebody's going to end up fucking around. Now, to be honest and straight up, sometimes it's hard to understand people. It's hard to understand what someone is trying to say when you're blinded by the fact that they could be out there fucking around because you were lacking in something. So before you go ahead and start thinking shit like that, have the conversation. Sit there and be like, baby, look, this is what's up, man. You know, don't go out there, fuck around, and bring someone into your relationship with, whether it be with a fucking threesome, whether it be go out there to cheat, whether it be to go out there and do whatever it is you're gonna do.
And if you're
Don't
gonna
do
cheat with someone who's married. You wanna know why? Because they ain't gonna have time for you, and you ain't gonna have time for them.
it. When you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing right now. It's like giving somebody who wants to commit suicide a blueprint on how to do it.
I know.
You don't want to, don't do that. Look,
Yo, cheat meat. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying? The person gonna get the person that's listening to us right now is getting cheated on right now. What's you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Sit around, you know what I'm saying? Looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the YouTube screen like a freaking schnook. No, man, go out and do you. Feel the pain. Let them burn. If they die, they die.
listen. All right.
I'm just
So
playing.
I know
you know
you
what?
are.
I'm just
I know
joking.
you
I'm
are.
just joking.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. I know you already, bro. I know. But the thing is this. The thing is this. To go back. To go back. What I'm saying is that you're with someone. You're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And when the relationship first starts, it's great. It's wonderful. It's good. You know, you're doing great things together. And as you get older and more into the relationship, things do change. Feelings shouldn't, but things do change. So what you need to do is you need to understand those changes. You need to flow with those changes. What I mean by that is if there isn't as much sex in the relationship, if there isn't as much sex in the relationship as there was before, doesn't mean that the relationship is over and you go out there and fuck around and make shit better for yourself.
Yeah, but hold on though. Are we talking about cheating like in our age bracket or cheating like let's just
Well,
say
first
10,
of all,
15,
I'm
10,
not gonna sit. It looks like we have a bunch of women in here, so I'm not gonna start
you
asking
know what I'm
for
saying?
ages.
Because yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like I
You
could yo,
shouldn't
you
be
know
out.
what? I could speak on 25-year-old me, or I could
Right,
speak on current me. You know what I'm saying?
right. We're
25-year-old
talking
me, you know what I'm saying? 25-year-old me cheated because he wanted to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Cheated because he could, cheated because you know
right,
what? I had access, I had the looks for it. You know what I'm saying? Cheated because yo, you know what? It was fun to do. Cheated because it was easy. You know? It was way
but
too
now,
easy.
but now,
But
it's
but like yo, you know what? Like why would I cheat now though? You know what I'm saying? Like bro, you know what?
it's play.
Like I don't have and another thing too. I mean, 25-year-old me only had a cell phone, so there was no such thing as freaking social media. So it was easy to cheat and not so easy to get caught. You know, like it was easy to get away with things. Nowadays, no. You know, with social media out here and everything, social media. Let's keep it 100. Social media made it so easy. It's made it so much easier to cheat, but it's made it so much easier to get caught. So it's like, why would I want to jeopardize what I have going on right now
right.
for something that's gonna,
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like yo, you know what? Like, why would I want to jeopardize that? I don't. You know, like no, I'm good where I'm at. No, trust me. Trust me when I say I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Leave me be. Leave me the fuck alone. You know, I don't
Word.
want to be bothered. You know, like leave me alone, period. You know, but like I'm saying, you know what? But most men, like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what their age is. Cause it's a challenge. It's easy. You know, like it's something easy to do. Now,
Oh, that's a good question. That is a good
no, it
question.
don't. No, it don't.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
No, it don't. You wanna know why?
No.
You wanna know why? Because when when I had my son with my son's mother, I said to myself, do I see myself like, with this person for the next 18, 20 years, and being around her, I realized I couldn't be with her for one more second
Word.
because you know what, we wasn't gonna make 18 to 20 years because you know what, I will be in a courtroom saying the glove fits, you must have quit. Same thing with my daughter's mom. So
Social media is the fucking devil when it comes to cheating, yo. It really is. It's like hell in a handbasket. I tell you that shit right now. It's some
social,
bullshit.
yo, you know what? Social media, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, bro, you know what? When MySpace came out, do you know how much? Oh my God. It was MySpace, Black Planet, Mi Gente. You know what I mean? Like,
Mi gente. Wow, that's an old one.
yo, bro, do you know how easy it was for, bro? Let me tell you, man, like 1 week I just had him lined up. And by the time I got to Friday, I had one sperm cell left and he was lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yo, you know what? It was so easy back then because I didn't care.
You see, the thing is too is that most of us are at that age where if you're not already in a committed relationship, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find someone to want to emotionally attach yourself to, because it's just hard. That's why you find your person, commit, communicate, and understand. Not everything is gonna be peaches and fucking cream, yo. Not everything is gonna be a key lime fucking pie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running up fucking Death Mountain with the fucking ring to throw it into the fucking lava and save the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? But I want to. I want.
Not everything gonna be red velvet cake. Like keep on talking with that pastry talk, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not a fucking
Yeah.
hobbit. I'm not climbing up a fucking mountain to fucking drop a ring into the molten lava to save everybody. I want to save myself. I want to save who I'm going to be with. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. It's hard. Communicating sometimes can be tough. Sometimes communication is tough. Sometimes understanding is tough, but you
You know
have
what?
to do it. To get it, to make it work, you have to do it.
You know what though? Communicating ain't really that hard for me because I say what I feel and that's it. If you don't like what I said, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it. Like sometimes like what makes communicating hard is like you know what I'm saying? Like we're all trying to like tiptoe around and say the right thing, quote unquote, right? Instead of saying saying the shit straight up for what it is.
Right. It's not about what you're tiptoeing around trying to say. It's what you need to say and have to say and gotta say to make it.
But
you know
see,
what I'm saying?
but see, you know what? People don't communicate because like you know what? People feel like they're walking on eggshells. Nah, fuck that, bro.
Nah, man, you can't walk on eggshells, bro.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Okay, here now, Dubs. Here's the question. You ready for this one?
Yeah, what's up? God forgives. I don't. I will get my payback though.
Nah, that's what it is, yo.
Like you know what? When I'm teabagging, you know what I'm saying?
They called me vengeance in high school.
You know what I'm saying? When you're looking at when you're looking at your sister's brand new baby and it kind of looks like me, it kind of looks like your son, or it's not because you know what I'm saying you guys are related. Trust me, it's not because of that. Hey, that's your brother. That's your brother cousin. Thank me later. I don't forgive. You know what? I'll be the type that like, oh, you cheated on me. All right, fair enough. You know what? Now I'm gonna go teabag your sister. I'm gonna make you record the whole shit. God forgives. Right. I don't. Then let them get defensive. If they get defensive because you know what you're saying is true. See, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Walking on eggshells. Say it with your chest out. You know, like for instance, right? You know what, Robert? You ain't even a man. You ain't even half a man. You ain't even half the man your mom is. Say it with your chest out. There is no grace. There is no. Yo, look, you cheated on me. There is no grace. However, I'm gonna make you believe like there's grace because you know what, the minute you cheated on me is the minute where this is no longer like, oh, this is like my life. You know what I'm saying? My life. You know what I'm saying? My heart stops for you right then and there. This is where you know what. Now, now I'm about to do you dirty. But when I do you dirty, you're gonna feel it, and I'm gonna make sure you feel it. I'm like, you know what? I want you to hate me after that because you know what? That's how I am. You know, like I want you to hate me after that.
All right. So peep. All right. So we all know. So what's this say? Wow.
No, that's not true.
No.
Because no,
my opinion, I don't think that's true. In my opinion, because if
I mean, you know what? Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful gesture, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
yeah,
But like, you know what though? Like,
nah,
like you know what? Like, see, the thing is, like, sometimes like we get tricked into believing the person that we've been with is who they are, but right after
right.
that baby is born, is not who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because all along, we fell in love with their representative, not them.
Right. And you know what sucks?
Mhm.
The fucking representative.
Yo, for real.
That's what it is, man. It's that fucking representative.
So
Another thing.
it's like yo, you know what? It's like how you know what I'm saying. You women be like, oh, you men are gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gaslit us for this, that, and the third. First off, you will be stroking our egos. You know what I'm saying? Be being who we. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be our dream woman as well. So it's like it goes both ways. So back to that very first question, why men cheat, women cheat too. It's just that, yo, you know what? Men are horrible at cheating. You women, y'all the best at cheating. That's the problem. You know, like you know what? You got, you know what I'm saying? Women are great at cheating. Go on the why, they be like, yeah, I'm going to work. Yeah, she's going to work, all right.
Hmm.
Oh, and she's putting that overtime too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like women are the best cheaters. I mean, yo, you know what? They came into the world being the best liars. They wear high heels. They wear 6-inch stilettos. They're not that tall.
And they ate the apple.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's not go there. You know, like they go, you know what I'm saying? They go down the DR, you know what I'm saying, and come back with, you know what I'm saying, with a fatter ass. But that's, you know what I'm saying, even though you paid for it, that's not yours. Y'all wear contacts. That's not your color eyes. Y'all the best liars.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all wear wigs. That's not your hair. You know what I mean? Like, stop, yo. Stop, yo. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do people cheat would have been a better question.
Yeah, that
You
would
know
have
what I'm
been.
saying? Men, yo, you know what I'm saying? Men and female, because yo, women cheat too.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like, and the thing is, and yo, I give it to women, yo, because they know how to cheat.
Yeah.
They know how to cheat. You know what? They could be messing with a dude for a year, and like some dudes is too stupid to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
know how to cheat. They
Mm-hmm.
know. They know what to say to you. They know, you know what I'm saying? And then they get their friends involved. and they
Yeah.
back. You know, like yo, you know what? You know what? It's like yo, you know what? It's like
This is a great question, actually. This
yo,
one right here.
yo, the whole shit is elaborate. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
yo, you know what? With their friends, you know what I'm saying? With it's like a pipeline. You know what I'm saying? They've been planning it for weeks. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? With us, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, you know what I'm saying? It'll be spontaneous. Like yo, yeah, I'm about to go out real quick. I'm gonna roll with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, you know what I'm saying? Girl calling this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't plan that shit out like that. We just say what we're gonna do because you know what? You know what I'm saying? We listen to our dick. How do you know when you can truly trust your partner then? It's something you feel inside.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's
You know what
why.
I'm saying?
That's why
Like
I think. That's why I'm saying communication and understanding will fix all that shit.
look, you know what? If you you know what, if you know what I'm saying, if you met, you know what I'm saying, let's say you meet a person, right? And you vibing with them, like and the vibe is like, you know what I'm saying, like you could talk for hours,
Yeah.
hours on end, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know what I'm saying, like you start having like intellectual conversations or whatever with me, that's what you know what I'm saying breaks the ice right there because you know what? I really want to see where your mind is at. You know, like
Right.
if anything, I'm a sapiosexual first. Like I learned to be a sapiosexual first before, like anything else. So I want to know where your mind is at, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll treat you accordingly from there. If you're coming at me talking about, yeah, man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about, yeah, just come over my house, you know, like on some same day shit, and all you want to do is fuck, then I'll treat you like how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because first impressions are everything. You know, like if I could vibe with, now, if I could vibe, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, you know, you know what I'm saying? I met a person, right? And I'm vibing with them all day and like, you know, everything. And then we end up going back to my place and shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold that against nobody because first off, we're
It
adults.
was the vibe.
Secondly,
It was the
yeah.
vibe.
And secondly, look at me. You know what I'm saying?
What? Wait a minute. What?
Yo,
What?
yo, yo, look at me, bro. You know what I'm
First of all,
saying? Like, yo, you know
nobody's
what?
looking at you.
Like,
They're looking at Thanos.
yeah,
But
because I'm gonna undisclosed location right now. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, you know, just look at me, B. You know what I mean? Grandmothers get wet over me.
you stupid
Swish.
son. Oh, oh my
Swish.
god. Oh my god.
Popcorn player. I'm just playing, brother. Nah, but
Oh
like,
shit.
but like, seriously though, like you know what? If I could vibe with you on anything, and we can have like deep intellectual conversations, because you know
Right.
what? As much as I joke around or whatever. Oh, another thing too, you have to understand my sense of humor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because you know what I'm saying. Like, if you don't get my sense of humor, then I can't fuck with you at all. You know what I'm saying? I could just keep you as a friend. Period.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, like you know what? I also need to know like where your head is at as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying, where you see yourself going.
Right. Absolutely. I think that's important also. Having goals, being able to vibe with someone who has similar
I think
interests.
no, the vibe is is the main one. And that's what I realized because like you know what, there's a lot of women I have got with that I didn't vibe with them, but they had a fat ass and they look good. So I was like, yo, you know what? Cosmetically, you look good around my arm. So yeah, let's hook up. You see what
Yeah,
I mean?
but I mean, where did that get you?
Well, at least I could say I hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
other than that,
stupid. You
other
stupid.
than that, but then again, you know what? But then again, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, I'll look at that like, yo, you know what? Yeah, that wasn't my girl. It was just my turn.
Oh my god.
But it's the
This
truth,
is
yo, bro. You know what, bro? You know
it's
what?
facts.
And every
It's
yo, you know
true.
what, yo, you know what? In every relationship, whether you're a woman looking at the male, like, yeah, that's my ex. No, that's not your ex, sweetheart. That was just your turn. It
Yeah.
applies both ways. You know what I'm saying? It applies both ways. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like with men, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll fuck anything. Like, yo, you know what I've
You
seen?
better correct that.
No, bro. I said men in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll, you know what I'm saying? Like us men, we will fuck anything. Like, you been on the boardwalk lately?
No, I've been on the boardwalk lately.
Have you seen the beast that's been walking the boardwalk, bro? All, you know what I'm saying, hubbied up. You know, and it's like, yo, I heard a rhino broke out the zoo, but I didn't think it was walking the boardwalk. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like it. It's that's what I'm saying, yo. Niggas will fuck anything, B. I remember being at Seaside a couple years ago with my son, and it was a skinny dude, right? Like from far, and the cops and you know the cops caught him on the beach. He was banging out like this 800. She must have been 800 pounds or something, bro. But like he was like, you know what I'm saying, ramming the pine in her and shit.
What does that have to
What
do
what
with
does it? That dudes will fuck anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, anything. What I'm trying to say is this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes, you know what I'm saying? That's what made that question so easy, why men cheat. Like, I understand the question now. You see what I mean? Because the person who wrote that must have saw some shit and was like, are you kidding me? Yes. But that's why like men practice bestiality too. Because that's what I witnessed. Yeah, she's one well of a vibe, but I get it. Moving along.
you stupid son? Like what the
Nah, but
fuck, bro?
but nah, bro. Like yo, you know what? Like yo, like dudes will just say anything just to smash, yo. Like that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, you know what? I mean, think about it. All right, story time, real quick. So, Seaside, late '90s. I don't think you were there though. Were you?
I don't know.
Nah.
You gotta keep going with the story, y'all.
It
I
was
know.
it was with Jay, George, Mito.
Nah, I wasn't there.
Nah. All right. So we meet some chicks on the boardwalk. One of the, you know what I'm saying, one of the girls, like, you know, she looked good, but like her face looked like one of those like Greek statues.
I don't
Because
know
she had
what
a
you mean.
big ass. All right. Her face looked, you know what I'm saying? Her face looked strong, like it was on PEDs, right?
Oh, steroids.
Yeah, like you know, like she had like one of those masculine jawlines, and that shit kind of fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Jay and them were like, yo, you know, like they're doing their things, and you know, like I fell back trying to see, like, you know, who was gonna hook up with, you know how I do, spectate at first, and then you know what I'm
Right.
saying, like move in when I move in. So the person that, you know, wanted to hook up with me, right, also was the one driving, right? I didn't find her attractive at all. All of a sudden, team huddle.
Who's taking one for the team, right?
And,
That was the
and
conversation.
no, it's not who's taking one for the team. Yo, E, we need you to take one for the team. I'm like, fuck you, no, bro. I got standards, B. And then they bribed me with weed, ecstasy, and a bottle of Hennessy. How can I say no? I took one for the team. See what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? But like, that's what I'm saying. Yo, dudes will fuck anything because I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, I was one of them if the price was right. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I sound like a prostitute, and I sold myself for some ecstasy pills, weed, and a Hennessy, just so we all can like have fun. I'm such a whore.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, I just realized I prostituted myself. I'm scarred. No, I'm saying, wait, hold up, bro. I'm serious, yo. Like, yo, I really sold myself for that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I might as well just went lower and just, you know what I'm saying, have been like, yo, Starbucks coffee would have done great. The fuck?
Damn, yo.
I know, yo. No type of dignity or decorum on that part. Damn.
Damn. Yeah, damn, you're right. But it happened.
But yo, you know what? That was the past. You know what I'm saying? I saw myself a little bit more. $20 on gas pump one. Thank you. I'm just playing, yo. but like, yo, you know what? But yo, you're right. She probably did. You know what I'm saying? She probably did. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what? I'm a man. Hear me roar. Meow.
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 Oh shit. Yo,
the alpha of the most alphaist. Growl. I say.
It's
growl.
crazy. It's crazy. So the bottom line of this is, the moral of the story is, if you don't want your man or your woman to cheat, you have to communicate and understand one another properly. You have to understand the needs and the wants and the desires of your other. You have to be able to tell each other everything and anything with transparency. You know what I'm saying? Be real, be honest. You know what I'm saying? And just
first and foremost, be true to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
gotta be. I mean, look, if there's no truth to you, then there's no truth. Period.
Like, yo, you know what? You got to keep it real and stop keeping it barely realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like, yo, you know what? It's like, you know what? When my girl steps out, I give her money. Like, please leave. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm kicking her out. It's because, yo, you know what? I'm kicking you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's me communicating. Here, I love you. Get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes both ways, yo. Like, you know what? I can't wait to kick her out on the Sunday. I'm going to my mom's house. They're bye. Football time. Yes.
Yeah. I hope the weather holds, man. I really want to go to this game. I'm just not beef wearing a fucking poncho or a light hoodie or whatever. It's gonna be like 87 degrees. Fuck that, man.
No. Actually,
anyway.
No, wait. It's gonna be 73 degrees. You know, rain cools things down.
Yeah, I know. So we'll see. But anyway,
yo,
communication. Communication, understanding, talking, verbalizing,
and lower your expectations too. But that don't fully lower your expectations, but like, have realistic expectations. Don't let you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't overhype everything, yo.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, look, you know what? If you're a mountain climber, right? And the only mountain you ever climbed was one of the Appalachian Mountains, and you did it one time, don't think for a minute that you can go conquer Mount Everest, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work on that. You know what I'm saying? Fine. Climb the Appalachians first. Then, you know what I'm saying, do it for, like, you know what I'm saying, a year or two. Then go conquer, you know what I'm saying, the Rocky Mountains. Do that for a year or two. And then you can go try Mount Everest if you want. You see what I mean?
Freeze your ass up there. That's your problem.
Yo, I was watching what you call it, a documentary on Mount Everest. Now that I thought about it, right? And like, do you know how many dead bodies are on the top of that summit?
Yeah, a
like,
lot.
You know what they like? You know what? They don't take them down.
No, they don't. They can't.
And that's crazy. No, they could get to them. Is that the dangerous part? Is like, you know what I'm saying, there's so much crevices and shit. They're trying to take them back down. And like that, and like, yo, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to die on top of, you know what I'm saying, on top of that shit. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you know what? Communication is always the key, man. Like,
yeah.
like, you know what? You know shit is real when you could just look at someone and communicate with them with your eyes. And you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? And then like you're doing that eye thing like, uh-huh. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how you know the shit is real. Like when you communicate with them with your eyes and you ain't got
when you
say
can when
nothing.
you can exactly when you ain't got to say shit, like you look at your lady like, yo, you know, you got that look on your face. She's like, I know what my man is talking about.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, bitch, if you burnt the pot roast, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smack you with the Infinity Gauntlet. You
And
better
you know what's
recognize.
crazy? Look, you know what's crazy
Nah, I'm just
too?
like,
That movie 300. Let's use that as an example. 300.
the communication right before, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right
like
before
yo,
he
you know what?
right before he kicked that dude
But if you
into the
notice,
pit.
but if you notice how he gave her the power for that.
Right. Like she
Like, yo, a lot of people don't recognize that shit.
He looked at his lady and she gave him the nod and he knew that she was gonna ride with whatever decision he decided to run with at that moment in time. She wasn't in control. She just
But for that
understood.
moment,
She
but for that moment, she had control because you know what? She could have easily said, you know what I'm saying? She could easily, you know what I'm saying, but like, nah, don't do it. And he would have let him live. Think about that.
it wasn't about control. It was about understanding what the
But yo, you know what?
consequences of this of that decision
The
was going to be,
situation.
whether or not he did or didn't do it. You understand?
True. But yo, you know what though? But like on the deeper spectrum though, like he relinquished that control when he gave it a look. Like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Should I do it? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? What I ain't gonna say relinquish the control. I would say that in a time where like you know what I'm saying, women were just women, and they didn't have that even playing field. He gave her that even playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
For
that's when you
decision
know
making.
he had. That's when you know. That's when you know, bro. Your lady got you, B. That's
Yo,
when you
she's fine
know
as hell, by the way.
she's a ride or die because you look at your lady. You know what I'm saying? And if you can look at her, you know what I'm saying, and she can look at you and be like, I'm gonna ride with you, whatever it is you decide you're gonna do, we're gonna do it together. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate shit right there.
Yo,
bro.
but you know what though? The ultimate shit is this too. When she says no, and she gives you the reasons why you don't understand for that moment, because you know what I'm saying. Like let me give you an example. So, you know, some nigga was talking shit online, right? Some dude was talking shit online or whatever, and I looked up his name. Come to find out he's a local dude, right? And I was like, yo, you know what? When I see you, is when I see you. You know what I'm saying? You talking all this shit to all these out of state dudes because you know what? Nobody knows where you live. I know where you live. I know people who know you. So when I see you is when I see you. Period. And you know, my lady was like, "You really want to do that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. I'm like, no, it's you know what I'm saying? It's something. She's like, see, men in your pride. When she said men in your pride, I had to really think about that shit. I'm like, my pride. It made me think. I had like, yo, I had no answer for that. Because yo, it was my pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't have an answer for that. So it's also good when they say no too, because like, you know what I'm saying? They have like that's when you know what I'm saying, that the person actually knows who you are.
Right. Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
because like you know what? For her to come on her face and say, "Yo, your pride," I was like, "Yeah, right." And then I shut the fuck up real quick, and I was like, "Oh shit, it is my pride." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's right.
Right. Well,
So
yeah, man.
one of the few times she's right, because you know what? Only time I've been wrong is when I thought I was wrong. And the thought of that, is just, you know what I'm saying, horrifying.
Oh man.
You know, see, you know what the problem is with women? They talk about equal rights until they get smacked with the equal lefts. Booyah! And I'm just playing.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, the chat's been, the comments were busy as hell today, huh?
Oh yeah, that's how I like it, bro. I like it to be
Nice.
like
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of comments tonight. Well, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I think that's a pretty damn good show, I say.
Oh yeah, for the two of us, yeah, man. Hey, look, you know what?
What's up?
Football's coming. I'm just so thankful football's here, man.
Yeah.
We could talk shit about fantasy football. I gotta start looking at my rosters, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, you know what? My daughter takes most of my time. Like, you know what? If you know what I'm saying? Like, if people trying to send me trades, I don't look. You know what I'm saying? I'll barely. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely on my phone, bro, because now this little girl's moving and shit. I'm catching her from falling. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'm cooking. I'm always doing something. Always.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say a couple things real quick. You want to say anything before we go? But I got a couple things I want to say.
Man, just drink your water, stay hydrated. If you live in Jersey, man, it's gonna be a wet weekend. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? Debbie Miss Dallas was gonna get us wet.
Yep. So, real quick, for everybody who's listening, still here, who's gonna be listening later at the upload when it hits the other platforms, we're having a giveaway. Got a This Might Hurt podcast t-shirt. Anybody want it? All you got to do is shoot us a message through.
Yeah, shoot a message. Don't shoot us when you see us in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, shoot a message.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not gunshot. Boop, boop, boop. Nothing like that. No.
Nah. You know.
So, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up. You can hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever it is, wherever you're following us, hit us up. And we'll get a shirt out to you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, so you can represent. We want to help. We want to give back to our fans for being fans. You know what I'm saying, and all that good shit. So, thanks for being here tonight. Thank you.
For real, thank you very much,
everybody, for being here, chilling with us, talking with us, conversating with us. This is how we like it. And
clowning
always,
us.
Yep, and always, please, always remember that at some point,
this might hurt. The truth is always going to hurt, though. The truth is always going to hurt.
The truth is always going to hurt. That is actually true. It is true. But at some point, this might hurt people. Good night.
Good night.
We'll see you again real soon. Peace.
Later.
Adios. I don't want to go to work. Yo no quiero trabajar. Good night, people. Later.
Good night.